So what that leads to another area I think it reopens possibilities for me because I can't think of a time that we haven't been talking with a client that technical debt was a concern of theirs. Certainly at the dev level, but I've seen even managers
Yep.
like, no, we get it. So in your opinion, based on what XP brings to the table and some of those practices, or maybe even AI in the combination, what do you think that this might be a new opportunity to revisit what we're looking at with technical debt, or why that might matter for devs
Oh,
and AI?
yeah, yeah, absolutely. But I think that's one of the exciting areas that I'm hearing people exploring is that they can take a system that's got, some not quite up to snuff code, but they can measure it, using a linting tool or a static analysis tool. And then they just set the AI loose and they say, hey, given this list of things that are not good that the other, piece of code discovered, go through them, fix them one by one, do a commit. And I'm hearing stories that people are taking their debt backlog and just solving them in a day.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's something where if you've got the confidence, and especially if you've got the unit test in place or the testing around that system, if the code behaves the same after the cleanup as it did before, it's
Yeah.
probably a valid cleanup. But that also gets back to, do you as a developer know what good code looks like? Can
Right.
you quantify that in some way? It's not going to be a open the editor and look at it and go, I understand this. It's going to be something else.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to have to bring in some of the other tools, the visualization tools, the charting tools, the graphing tools, whatever they are, to help us understand this larger system
Mhm.
that's not just going to be a small piece of code.
Excellent. Yeah, because it can be
Yeah,
overwhelming with those large ones. But for
yeah.
me, it's the first time in a while I felt like, wow, there actually might be hope that people can get themselves out of that situation of feeling like we're just inundated with technical debt.